Welcome to the Daily Beard for December 31st, 2019. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit more emotional than I thought it'd be. So, I did it. Minus 5 days, which I had someone else do. Zach, thank you very much. I did a vlog a day for the year. If you came with me, you followed me on the journey of going back to school. You followed me on the journey of trying to lose weight, which I didn't really do. Trying to do a 5K, which I did do, 5.5 actually. And I don't know, just a lot of random opinions about things. Made some mistakes, made a lot of mistakes, made some good things, did some good things this year. Yeah, so if I gotta go off the top of my head, because I don't want to put too much effort into this being the last day and all. I guess like top things that came out of this year. One was running the 5K. It's something I've just always wanted to do. I'm not a runner. I'd like to try and jog this year coming up, but I don't know if I will. I'd like to try. I'd like to try maybe do another 5K, but that's, if I don't, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. So it was a thing this year that I got to do. Doing the vlog every day was a stretch. There were days when I didn't want to do it, and you could tell those days when there were days when I just looked miserable, and a lot of days when I had depression and stuff. But I've been told by several people that I've helped them by being completely honest with my depression. A few people have told me that they find my honesty really refreshing, and really, like, one person literally told me they watched my video and it helped them get through the day. They have depression and it helped them. Like, they were in a really bad place and I helped them. So I guess that was a very big positive. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a very big year for my family, kind of, and just the transition of going back to school, which would be the biggest thing that happened this year. I managed to do it. I managed to get through it all. If you ever want to check it out, there's a my back to school journey playlist, where all the videos about school get put together. There's a bunch of playlists. There's a family playlist. There's guest star playlists, which I got to update a bit. But the three biggest playlists were I believe my back to school one, my depression one, and my biggest playlist is God. It's been a good year. It's been a year where I've learned to trust Him a bit more, and like I talked about yesterday, I'm far from being masterclass level, as to make a reference to my church. They have a masterclass thing I didn't get to go to because I was doing youth. But I'm not a master. I'm just like a simple servant that's just trying to make my way and trying to listen better and failing quite often. And God takes me and loves me regardless. And it's He's really shown me this year that I should put more trust in Him. And He's really shown me this year how much He loves me, and He's keeping me together and stuff. So that's a big year. That's big from this year. So a couple things coming out of this year. One of the things I've noticed recently, there's a lot of toxicity out there, especially on social media. And so with that, I will be taking a break from social media to see what that's like. So from January 1st till January 31st, at least, I'm going to be off Facebook. I'm going to be off Twitter. I'm going to be off Instagram. You can still get a hold of me easily. If you message me through those things, I can easily get those messages without having to go into the actual thing. But I won't be commenting on pictures or finding funny Baby Yoda pictures and stuff like that. I'm just going to take a break and unplug. I'm going to concentrate on school and reading and my walk with God, and trying to get a bit closer to Jesus, and also I'm going to try and lose this more. I really, getting back to school did not help that on my depression days, and more I used to have like a couple times a month where I'd have a depression meal, and I found like literally there were like 4 to 5 days sometimes I was going in and having McDonald's in the morning. I need to stop that. I need to find better ways. So that's something I'm addressing in the new year. But yeah, if you came with me on this journey, so like you won't see me on social media for the next little while, but feel free to get in contact with me. There's lots of ways. If you came with me on this journey, there's people who've been with me the entire way, like Bear and Nathan. My buddy Nathan watches these every night before he goes to bed usually. Sorry if I post them late, Nate, and then you don't get to see them, but there's been people who've been with me, literally watched every video and stuff. Most of my family hasn't. God bless them. I love them. But then, like, Beth's watched the most. The girls have watched some here and there. And then there have been people who come along the way. There's Boobop who watches everything. Thank you. I don't know you, but thank you. And then there's recent people like my daughter's boyfriends. Chase and Eddie. Eddie currently watches. I don't know if Chase still does, but Eddie watches most of the videos. And he's going to be going back through older ones. And Zach has been a support throughout the year. So if you've been with me, and there's a lot of people who have commented, a lot of people from my church that have constantly commented, and I appreciate it. I'm not going to name everyone because I'll say names wrong, plus I don't want to forget anyone, but I appreciate it. If you've made a comment this year on a video I've posted, whether it be on Forest Brook's site, on my site, on YouTube, I've appreciated it. Even if it's been, you didn't understand what I was talking about, or even if it's been, I disagree with you, I'm okay with that. I appreciate the fact you did it. I appreciate the fact you engaged with me. It's been a year. Thanks for coming along. If you came for part, if you came for all, thanks for coming along. And I'm going to take a break. You have an awesome day. Have an awesome 2020. Trust in God. If you don't know God, meet Him. Get the Bible. Read some Jesus. The Gospels. Start with the Gospels. I pray that you have an awesome 2020. And I'd love to get in contact with I'd love to go for coffee with anyone. Let me know. I will go for coffee with you. I'll go for a beer with you if that's your deal. I'll go for whatever. I just bought Scotch whiskey for the first time. I'm trying that for tonight. I watched a documentary on Scotch. And I'm Scottish, so I'm like trying that for the first time. But I would love to connect with people more and use that time that I'm not doing social media to read more, get in contact with God more, but also contact people more. So again, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you. And God bless. Crap, the mic was up. No, just kidding. Another thing, if you're ever doing these, buy a mic. It's much better. And number 2, always turn it on. I've done this a lot of times. I didn't redo this video. This one I was smart enough to make sure it was on. God bless. You have an awesome day. You have an awesome year. Happy New Year's.